Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Commander Hoop Celtic. This is your first time coming across the channel. If you could press that subscribe button, even a thumbs up would be really appreciated. So I'm going to talk about Carter Vickers. I'm going to talk about Hatate from Kawasaki Frontale, and I'm going to talk about the Hearts game tomorrow as well. So the last couple of days, there's been a lot of speculation that Tottenham have put their price tag on Carter Vickers. 10 million they're looking for. Now, reported 6 million up front if we're going to get him on a permanent deal, and 2 add-ons that will make up to 10 million. Personally, he's a good player. I like him. 6'1", couple of goals already for Celtic. He's controlled the back four. He's done well with the partnership with Starfelt and Welch and Beaton. Still has to play with Julian. We don't know when Julian's going to be back in the first team, because he was meant to be back 3 months ago, and he just keeps getting setbacks. So for Carter Vickers, I don't think he's worth 10 million. As much as I like the guy, he's physically good. He's been on loan for 5 clubs in the last 6 years. Is a chance that Celtic fork out, be our most expensive player as well. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we need to look at resources and go and look at the markets. Maybe someone in Sweden, or someone in the Championship, or maybe someone in Japan. So it's a no for me with Carter Vickers. Enjoy the loan move. Unless Tottenham are going to put the valuation down, then we can talk. I won't spend more than 6 million on him, to be honest with you. I just think it's a bit of a robbery. 10 million for a guy. Yes, he's American international. He has a little bit of a Premier League experience, but I think they're actually just milking the cow on this one when it comes to this fee. Regards to Ryo Hatate of Kawasaki Frontale, 23-year-old. I'm going to say a midfielder. He can play left back, he can play left wing, in the centre, and he can play up front. He's a versatile player. I've talked about this guy about 4 times on the channel. I want him to come to Celtic. He's hopefully coming from the Japanese J-League champions, Kawasaki Frontale. He's been called up to Japan a couple of times. The only problem that's stalling this deal is it's getting a work permit for the guy. We're in difficult circumstances at the moment with this variant worldwide, and Japan are looking to close their borders completely, going out and inbound as well. So if we can get something on the line and get him signed this month, and then he's good to go for January to train with us and start playing big games in January, maybe the Scottish Cup or the Glasgow Derby, we shall see. He has to do the quarantine anyway because of this variant. The same with Dainza Maeda from Yokohama Marinos. He used to work on the Ange. He's a Japanese international. Couple of goals in there as well. He's over 20 goals. He's done well this season as well in all competitions. So let's hope we can get this guy. Reportedly that we're looking to get this guy for 3 million. Regards to Ryo Hatate, it looks like we could get him on a free. His contract is up at the end of January as well. See what happens. We've been linked to a couple of players. That's just the joys of going into a transfer window. I've nothing promising to confirm on. It's all speculation at the moment. I can only read what's on the news, what's reported from Celtic pages and reported in news articles. Let's see what happens. Hearts tomorrow's a big game. Quarter day kickoff. I should have been there. Unfortunately, family members quite sick at the moment, so family before football, as people say. They're third in the table. They're looking to beat us tomorrow to go second. We're 7 points behind Rangers after that result tonight at Easter Road. I'm not going to talk about beating typical Scottish referees. I've said it many times on the channel. They're not Hearts are not on a bit of form at the moment. They've only won 2 games in 5. Yes, they're still touring the league. They started the campaign quite well. They beat us at the start of the season, the opening fixture, and then we beat them in the Betfred Cup, or the Premier Sports League Cup, you want to call it now. So my predictions for tomorrow, I'm going to fancy 4-0 against Hearts tomorrow. I just think we're going to come out all guns blazing. We're on a bit of confidence as well after beating Aberdeen the weekend, coming back from that European disaster. We played well, but conceding goals that late to a cracking side like Bayern Leverkusen, it's a disaster in my eyes. I think Joe Hart, Anthony Ralston, Jovanovic, has to be Welch and Carter Vickers. Beaton is fit to play, so Beaton is put in there. Conor McGregor, with Turnbull. Now, Rodgers can play. He's available for selection, but I'd put Turnbull in for the first half and then bring Rodgers in. He's had to come back from an injury. Right wing would have to be James Forrest. Put Liel Abad on the bench. Left wing would have to be Jota, and then up front Kyogo. Mikey Johnson can come on and make an impact. Yeah, you can come on and make an impact as much as I'm being serious here. You can make an impact. So I fancy 4-0 tomorrow. Kyogo double, a Tom Rodgers goal on his return, and I'm going to fancy Callum McGregor as well to score. So 4-0 tomorrow, teams. Let's see what happens with the Japanese rumours of these two players to come in. Let's hopefully Carter Vickers just keeps performing well, and we'll look at the end of the season and see can Spurs put the valuation down, because at the end of the day he's never going to get first team football for Tottenham at this rate. So let's see what happens. Subscribe to the channel. I'll speak to you all soon. Hail, hail up the Celts.